So we're going to look a little bit at muzzle training. So this is Puck, she's going to be our model. What you don't want is these fabric kind of muzzles. They're alright for like short term, we're going to the vets to get a vaccine type thing, but again, you should be conditioning your dog to them. For out and about, walk on the street, the sort of muzzle you want is what we call basket muzzle. So it's nice and big, it's got spaces for the dog to breathe, which to open its mouth and to pant, which they can't do in those fabrics. Don't kind of look at your dog and go, oh, it needs to wear a muzzle, we're going to go out there and we're going to buy a muzzle today. I'm not playing ball in this, go away. And then just get your dog, throw this on its nose and let it fight it out or panic or get stressed. Because if your dog is going to have to wear a muzzle and is going to have to wear a muzzle every day for the rest of its life, it has to be a great experience for your dog. So the way I do muzzle teaching, I start off with something that my dog wants. And the minute she wants a ball, that she's going to want, oh, chicken. Puck, what's this? Puck, puck, chicken. Oh, good girl. And I want her then to be putting her nose into stuff. Instead, at the minute she's more interested in her ball. So I've got a cup. So I'm just going to drop chicken in there. Get her to put her nose in the cup. Good girl. Nose in. Nose. So just using a word, you put your nose in there, nose. You see the different ways I was doing that. If I just get my bit of chicken, and I'm only using teeny pieces, she's not getting that whole chunk, and I tip it like that and put it in, she's going to be more inclined to lick and get that rather than putting her nose in. Good girl. If I wanted to put her nose into it, I'm going to drop it and hold it flat. And get her to just nose. And she's still trying to lick it out. Nose. Good girl. I'm using the word nose so that she knows to put her nose into something. So she's learning that at the same time. Nose. That one. Back. Good. Nose. Well done. Nose. Yes. So this is quite a small thing for her to put her nose in. We can start off with, this is an ice cream tub. You can use a yogurt tub. Again, same thing. Move your arm round. People see the video. Good. So she's putting her nose quite happily into something bigger. Good. Ready, steady. Cheek, nose. Good girl. Bigger, nose. Yay. So this is a game now. Let's see what else. So I've got a nice big cone. This is kids football game cone. Nose. She's getting her almost her whole head in there. Yes, good girl, there it is. So I'm getting her to put her whole head in here, nose. Yes. And then she's getting the reward off the floor because obviously if that's all the way down here, her head's not going to reach down to the corner. So we're just doing this game. It's a bit of chicken and it's in somewhere and she's got to find it. Yes, nose. Now look, I'm not going forward to her with this and going, she'll be facing there. Good, and letting her come to it, well done. And then she's getting the chicken on the floor. I could put the chicken a little bit less in so that she can actually reach it herself. Good girl. Turn. So instead of putting the chicken right down the bottom, I'm putting the chicken nose length away, nose, so she can put her head in and get it. Good girl. And then we can play again. So I've got this one, and we've got this one. Go over here. Sit. Sit. Wait. Oh, not going to see that from down there. So I've got chicken in one and not in the other. And go nose, and she's just going to go find the chicken. You can do this on the floor, but you're not going to be able to see that from the video. Another bit of chicken. And I'm going to drop it in the little one. Nose. She's putting her nose into the little one. Good girl. And she's quite happily got her nose right shoved in there. And now we're going to go into play with this one. Oh no, what's this one? So she's not had this on her face before, so this is new for her as well. Come here, Papa. Good. So my bit of chicken is right on the front. Good. Just encouraging her to find it. So I'm just putting my chicken on this bit. Don't steal it out my fingers, madam. Good. And then also I wanted her to be putting her nose right in, so I'm going to go here. The chicken is coming through. So with these I'm going to put the chicken through here. Good nose. Good. So obviously this is way huge for a border collie. Nose. Yes. So she's putting her nose in there absolutely happily. Ready? What's this? Nose. Yes. And obviously this is huge for a border collie. It's never going to fit her. But then when your dog's happily doing that, we need to go to the stage of it's going to wear it around his neck. Come here, Puck. No, no, the chicken's here. So the whole time I'm luring her and making her happy and comfortable about it. So now I'm just going to fasten this around her neck. I'm not going to do it up. And then just give her a bit, some hold in the end. Good girl. So she's happily wearing it around her. And done. And again. Gonna put it around your neck. Hold it. Oh, good girl. It's a chicken. Get it. Yes. Well done. Once your dog's kind of happy with all of these stages, it's then popping its head into there. Nose. I know, it's just getting in the way. Ah. Just nose. And, oh. We're not doing it that way. Okay. Try again. Try again. So obviously you're seeing this in real time. She's not done having this muzzle on her face before. So, nose. It's here. Block. Oh, come round. Turn your bum over there. Yes. So once my dog's happy doing that, and I'm going to just, oh, she's wearing that, and she can have that bit of chicken while I'm holding it at the back. Not done it up or anything, I'm just holding it. Good. Going to rest on there for a second. Good, because that's what I'm wanting to do. And it's literally doing this and building this up. Good girl. Yeah, come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Sits. You don't want sits. You want chickens. Monkey. What's this? Yes. Good girl. And do it again. You might feel a bit like you need to be an octopus. It's here. It's here. And she's gone for a wander, she's having a think about it. Do I really want to do that? So I've just put my finger onto her collar just to hold her, so I'm not having to be an octopus. And then just go fastening and building it up literally. And then this one's got the clip that goes over the head, which holds the muzzle up and stops it dropping down on the dog's head. So I'm going to go and get my stuffy to show that. Good girl. Lots more. Ready? Ready, go! So she's done her bit. So here we are, we're back with Dolly, who's my stuffy dog. So we've got our muzzle on, we've got it done up here. So this style of muzzle has a little loop on the bottom and it's got a clip on the top as well. And this is to stop it coming off your dog. So we've got it done up like a collar. Puck's rolling me her bally. It's done up like a collar. This bit comes up, and depending on your size of dog, this is to stop the muzzle falling off, bashing the dog on the nose, and rubbing here. So you don't want your dog's nose across here getting rubbed. You can obviously put some padding in there. So this comes over. You can either clip it to the bit that goes around the dog's neck, or you can clip it to your collar ring. So I'm just clipping it to there, to the bit that goes around my dog's neck. And then I've got my collar, and this just fits through this loop that's underneath. This. It's about underneath the loopy bit. There we go. And does there, so I could fasten that then to the ring on the collar. So this is going to stop the dog pulling this off, it's also going to stop it rubbing around on the dog's face. Hopefully. But how do you know what size collar your dog needs? Right, so obviously this was huge on Puck, you can pretty much fit her whole head in there. What you want to be doing is taking some measurements from your dog. So you need to measure how wide the nose is, so from side to side, across there. You also need to be measuring how long from here to here they are, so you can get the right size. So again, for Dolly, this is a bit huge because it's right up here and it's in the eyes. We don't want that. We would want a smaller muzzle. So it's, for this one, it's not wide enough here. So you might, if you've got a dog who's got a tapered nose, sort of a triangle shaped nose, you want to measure here, but you also maybe want to measure how wide they are from here to here. Okay, so this on Dolly, I'm going to put it in, is narrow across this part, but fits this part. So I would want a muzzle that's a little bit wider at this area, so that this bit isn't digging in. So that's a quick, easy, basic how to get your dog to be wearing a muzzle video. So that was Puck's first time putting her head into this type of muzzle. She's done the putting her head into the cup, into the ice cream tubs and things like that before, but not actually into the muzzle. So it's just little and often getting your dog to wear it as and when they need to.